Yo guys, what's up? The Super Bowl is finally here. I cannot wait to get into this video. I am super hyped. In this video, I have a 6-man play for you guys that's going to pay out 30x your money. So make sure to lock in and watch this whole video. Make sure to drop a like as well, guys. It's completely free. Takes 1 second to do. I'd really appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel either. After this, I will be posting videos every single day for the NBA, so make sure to subscribe for that. But again, make sure to like the video, guys. It really does help me out a lot. Let's hop into the video. So our number one goal here, obviously, is to make as much money as humanly possible. If you guys don't already see your screen right now, the best thing about the Super Bowl when it comes to sports betting is the amount of promos that all of these apps throw at us. So basically, everybody watching this video right now, you really should be almost guaranteed money without even placing a bet, okay? Because if you look right here, if you download Sleeper or Chalkboard right here, and I'll show you guys what states you have to be in. If you live in any one of these white or gray states right here on this map, okay, if you live in any one of those areas, that means you could download the Sleeper app right here or the Chalkboard app right here. When you download these apps, right away, it's going to ask you if you have a promo code. Type in code GHOST right here. It is all caps, code GHOST. Just make sure to type that in before you deposit, guys. So many people mess that up. You cannot go back and fix it afterwards. So you have to have the code in before you deposit. But as long as you have code GHOST in before you deposit, they will give you 55 bucks for free just by downloading the app, and 5 free promos right here for the Super Bowl. You got 4 discounted plays and then a free Patrick Mahomes square right there, guys. Please take advantage of this. This is so easy to make money. Again, it's basically guaranteed money just by watching the Super Bowl and getting on these apps. It's going to be a great time. Also, Chalkboard, they will give you $100 for free and a free Patrick Mahomes square as well. So I would highly recommend. I really cannot recommend it enough. Make sure to get on these apps right now. I'll leave links down below in the description and comments of this video. But again, you just have to download these apps using code GHOST and you get 155 bucks for free, and then 6 or 7 discounted plays. So again, make sure to get on those apps. Also, I'm going to be showing you guys in this video the play that I have is going to give us $2,000 when we cash out. If we hit this 6-man in this video, we're going to make $2,000. If you take the free money that Sleeper or Chalkboard gives you and you put it on this play, you can make 2,000 bucks if it hits. But let's hop into the picks. So the first play I have of the day is going to be probably the best play on the board. That is going to be Patrick Mahomes over 20.5 fantasy score. It is the Super Bowl. Now, I don't even really need to go into what I think is going to happen in this game. Straight up, Kansas City is going to win this game. It's Patrick Mahomes. Whether you think Mahomes is going to win it, the Chiefs are going to win it, or the refs are going to win it, the Kansas City Chiefs are going to win this game, okay? Whether, again, it's Mahomes or the refs, I don't care. They're going to find a way to win this game because they always do. Betting against Patrick Mahomes at this point is just as stupid as betting against Tom Brady in his prime. So we're taking Patrick Mahomes over 20.5 fantasy score. The fact that this is even an available play at 20.5 is absolutely blows my mind. I thought for sure this line would be at least 22.5, if not 23.5. 20.5 fantasy score. If you guys don't know how fantasy score works, that is literally what all you would have to do is get about 30 or 40 rushing yards when, last time he played the Eagles, he had 44 rushing yards. And throughout the playoffs and Super Bowl in his career, he runs the ball a lot. So I'm expecting him to get about 30 to 40-ish rushing yards in this game. I'm expecting him, and I think we all are, to throw at least 2 touchdown passes in this game, if not more. But let's say worst case scenario, he runs about 40 yards in this game, throws 2 touchdowns. That right there is already 12 fantasy score, and it doesn't even count if he runs in a touchdown. It doesn't count any of his passing yards. And again, it doesn't include if he goes over 2 passing touchdowns in this game. So literally all he would have to do is if he throws 200 yards, 2 touchdowns, and runs the ball for 40 yards, he just went over 20.5 fantasy score right there. It is that easy. So this line is way too low. Honestly, the last time he played the Eagles, it was a shootout. I want to say he had 3 touchdowns. He had 44 rushing yards. He had a decent amount of passing yards. He's gone over this pretty much every Super Bowl he has played in. So we're absolutely taking Patrick Mahomes over 20.5 fantasy score. I don't know why that's even a play right there. So that play right there, love that one. The next one I love a lot as well, and I think a lot of us are going to like this one. I think a lot of people already do like this one. We are taking Travis Kelce over 62 and a half receiving yards right there. We're taking this play because if you look at the last game he played where he only had 19 yards against the Bills, that was very unfortunate. However, that is an absolute outlier. Before this game where he had 19 yards, the last 14 playoff games in his career before that, he went over 62 receiving yards in every single one of those games. He actually went over 70 receiving yards in those 14 games straight. So when a guy goes over 70 receiving yards, 14 games straight, just because he had one bad game where he had 20 yards, there's no reason to not take him over the 62 and a half yards, especially against Philly. Yes, Philly is a good defense this year, literally like the best passing defense this year. However, again, it's Travis Kelce, it's Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl. Not to mention, if you have to look at Philly and take one thing that they do bad on defense against the passing game, you could say it's the tight ends. You can make a very strong argument for that. So Travis Kelce in this game, when Mahomes is running around in the pocket, things get crazy. He should be able to find Kelce 5-6 times in this game, right down the middle of the field, and he should go over 62 and a half receiving yards again. Kelce's done that every Super Bowl he has played in. His last couple Super Bowls, he's had over 102 of those times, or 2 of those games. I think the other one he had 70 and then 80, something like that. But he's gone over 14 straight playoff games. He went over every Super Bowl, including the last one 2 years ago against the Eagles. So we're taking Kelce right there. Then the next play, actually, we're going to leave that play for last. Going on to the Eagles side of the ball now, we're going to go look at Jalen Hurts, and we're going to be taking him over a rushing touchdown. So I don't know why in the hell this line is even available for us. This guy to get a rushing touchdown, slam this play. He had 3 rushing touchdowns last week against Washington, or last playoff game against Washington. Last time these two teams played in the Super Bowl 3 years ago, I believe he had 3 touchdowns in that game as well. So I'm taking this every single time. Every single game this year, this has been a line on PrizePicks. Every single game this year, this line has been a goblin play, which if you don't know what that means it pays out less because it's way higher odds to hit. Again, last time they played, he had 3 rushing touchdowns. He just had 3 last playoff game against Washington. He had 1 against the Rams. This guy to get a tush push in this game, really, really good odds. So I love Jalen Hurts to get a tush push touchdown in this game. Honestly, even if he doesn't get a touchdown with the tush push, I still think we have decent odds of him actually like legitimately running the ball in, on a read option with Saquon or something like that. So I like Jalen Hurts rushing touchdown a lot. That's probably going to be a goblin play, later on throughout the week or the weekend. But let's look at Saquon now. We're taking Saquon over 2.5 targets. What are we doing? I don't know why this line's at 2.5 targets. Now I like his line at 2.5 targets. I love his line at 2 receptions too. I like both these plays, but in the Super Bowl, I don't think they're taking into account the fact that he's going to play the entire game. Kenneth Gainwell might play 3 or 4 snaps this game. Other than that, Saquon Barkley on his birthday should get at least 3 targets, if not 5 or 6. Every single team that's played the Chiefs this year, their running back, or not every single, but pretty much every team that's gone against them, their running back, their main guy has gone over 3 targets. And if he hasn't, it's normally because the backup, the third string, those guys have 1 or 2 targets each. So if we're taking Saquon Barkley in this game, who again should be playing pretty much every single snap, he should get at least 3 targets. The Chiefs are going to be stacking the box trying to stop Saquon. It would not shock me at all if he gets this in the first half. 2.5 targets is insane. Again, they should be stacking the box. All Chiefs are trying to do in this game is stop Saquon Barkley from running the ball. So it would not shock me. They do a little screen pass. They throw him out in the flat, something like that, 3, 4, 5, 6 times in this game. And again, I think they're going to be losing this game, which means they have to pass the ball. If they have to pass the ball, just because they have to pass the ball does not mean they're going to take Saquon out of their game plan. Again, he's very much going to be a part of this game plan the entire game. You can best believe that. So I'm definitely taking Saquon over 2.5 targets right there. That is another line that I just think is absolutely insane. The next one is Dallas Goedert over 53.5 receiving yards. We've been betting against tight ends going against the Chiefs all year long because the Chiefs have been the top 3 worst defenses against tight ends all year. They're really good against the pass. They're good against the run. They're awful against tight ends. So we're taking Dallas Goedert in this game. Not to mention he plays way better in the playoffs normally, especially Super Bowl last time they played. I want to say he had 7 targets, 6 receptions, and 60 or 70 yards, something like that. So he plays better in the playoffs and the Super Bowl. Again, we could definitely see a couple play actions to Saquon and then go to the tight end in the flat, something like that to Dallas Goedert. But I like 53.5 receiving yards right there a lot. There's not much to say. This is just a really good matchup for him, especially in a game where they should be down and they should have to pass a lot. I like Dallas Goedert to go over 53.5 receiving yards. Now, the last play I have, this is what's going to make it a 30x payout. we're taking Kareem Hunt Demon to get a touchdown. He's hit this 4 games straight. Now, all you guys are probably saying, well, Pacheco's healthy, Pacheco's back. I don't care. He's been back all 4 of these games. Kareem Hunt has still scored in all 4 of these games. Not only that, but he has also got 100% of the snap percentage inside the 5-yard line. So if they get anywhere within the 5-yard line and they want to run the ball, they're going to give it to Kareem Hunt. So for him to get a touchdown, yes, it's a long shot because it's a demon, so we have way lower odds to hit it. However, for a demon play, this is a crazy good play. So for a demon play that's going to make this all the way to a 30x payout instead of a 24x payout, something like that. Really, really good play. Again, he's hit 4 games in a row. He's getting every single snap inside the 5-yard line. Literally all we have to hope for is the Chiefs go down at like the 3, the 2, or the 1, and they're going to hand it to Kareem Hunt for a touchdown. So that's really what we're hoping for there. That's going to be the 6 plays I have for you guys for the Super Bowl. Again, I am so hyped. Make sure to drop a like on the video, guys. I really do appreciate it. And now I'm going to go show you guys what it looks like on Chalkboard. So if you go on Chalkboard again, if you download it right now, use code GHOST, you get $100 for free and a free Mahomes square. With the $100 for free, and again, I'm not saying you guys have to do this, obviously, but if you want to take the $100 you got for free and put it down on this play, it's going to pay you $2,400 if it hits, guys. And I think we all know for how much of a crazy payout that is, this is actually a very possible play to hit. So again, $2,400. And again, even if it misses, that money wasn't even yours. That is free promo money just by downloading the app with code GHOST. Now, again, Sleeper, if you download it with code GHOST, gives you $55. So if you do this play and put $55 down on it on Sleeper, that's going to pay you $1,700. Again, guys, this is free money just by downloading the apps with code GHOST. So even if you lose this and you don't make any money, again, you are still not losing any money because it's literally free money these apps are handing you. So again, highly recommend to download these apps using code GHOST to get the free money. And again, Sleeper has 5 free promos, so I'd highly recommend to get Sleeper. And again, those links will be down below for you guys. Just click those links and make sure to type in code GHOST before you deposit so you actually get all this stuff. But that's what it's going to look like. That's the 6 plays I have for you guys for the Super Bowl. Please, again, guys, make sure to like, subscribe. But thank you guys so much. This NFL season has been insane. I just want to tell you guys I really love and appreciate all of you guys that watch, like the video, subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out a lot. It's changed my life this year. It's been an insane year. So thank you guys so much. I really, really do appreciate it. Hopefully we can end on a crazy, 6-leg here parlay, and hopefully we could cash this and make everybody a ton of money. But other than that, guys, these are the plays I have for you for Super Bowl Sunday. Good luck with all your bets, and I'll catch you in the next video.